Hello friends, welcome to the House of Random. Today I will share with you my version of bread cutlet which I make for breakfast, snacks or even tiffin box. In this video I will show you two ways of making the bread cutlets. One in oven, another without oven. I'll also tell you which version turned out more crispier. Here I have taken 8 breads and I am cutting the sides like shown in the video. No, I will not throw away the sides, rather we'll make breadcrumbs out of it and use it later. For making the breadcrumbs, I added 2-3 pieces of rusk toasties, but if you want you can skip the toasties. This way, we can easily make breadcrumbs at home. And if you wish to store for a later use, you can dry roast the crumbs in a pan until they are crispy and store in an airtight container when they have cooled down. This way, the breadcrumbs can be stored up to a month. Then I flattened all the breads on both sides using a rolling pin. This way, when all the breads have been flattened, we'll keep them covered while I make the filling. Now here I have made some extra filling to make double the quantity that is required. So I could make sandwiches the next day for tiffin box. So if you are making 8 bread rolls, for the filling you have to use half the quantity of what is shown in this video. Here I have taken 4 medium-sized boiled potatoes and mashed them well. Also I have taken 2 carrots for adding some natural sweetness to the filling. Needless to mention the health benefits of carrots. Finely sliced about 1.5 medium-sized onions. Chopped some green chilies as per our spice quotient. Chopped some curry leaves. And also chopped some coriander leaves. In a hot pan, I have taken 1 tablespoon of oil. First go the onions, then go the green chilies. Now I'll saute them for some time. Once the onions start turning translucent and pink, we'll add the curry leaves and carrots. For this filling, I did not feel the requirement to add ginger or garlic, but if you would like it more spicy, you can add it. Added 1 teaspoon of salt, gave it a nice mix and kept it covered to cook in medium flame for 3 to 4 minutes. Then I added the mashed potatoes. Half a teaspoon of haldi powder and about 1 teaspoon of dhania powder. And some black pepper powder as per taste. Then I mixed it well and kept stirring in intervals for about 5 to 6 minutes. After about 5 to 6 minutes, when the mixture started leaving the pan, I added about 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Added 3/4 teaspoon of chaat masala. Half a cup of boiled green peas, half a cup of boiled sweet corn, and the chopped coriander leaves. Again mixed everything well, and now it's time to take it out of the pan. For shaping the bread cutlets, first we need to dampen the breads. I took some water in the dish, then dipped the breads one by one into the water. Now this step has to be done very carefully to ensure that the breads are damp yet not soggy. If the breads are soggy, they will tear apart from all sides while shaping. So any excess water has to be squeezed out of the bread. The dampened breads need to be spread out on a plate so that they don't stick to each other. For shaping the cutlet, I have taken a bread on my palm. Given the filling a cylindrical shape like this, put it at the center of the bread and wrap the breads from both sides to ensure the ends stick well. Similarly, shape up the remaining bread cutlets. For baking the bread cutlets in an oven, I have lined the baking tin with a parchment paper. You can also use tracing paper or butter paper or brown paper, whatever you have. Then I lightly pasted some butter on both sides of the cutlet and baked in a preheated oven at 200 degrees centigrade on the high rack for about 20 minutes on each side. Here I used butter very sparingly. If you want to be generous with it, your bread cutlets will be a little crispier, so go for that. For making the bread cutlets on a pan or griddle, first I made an egg wash by adding a pinch of salt to one egg and then lightly beating it up. I took the breadcrumbs that I had made earlier in a bowl, coated each cutlet by dipping on the egg wash and then by rolling onto the breadcrumb. Now if you deep fry or air fry this, then you will get the crunchiest bread cutlets ever. But today I chose to pan fry them in very less oil. Now if you're in a hurry and want to be really quick, you can skip the coating part. Simply toast the buttered bread cutlets for about 10 minutes on each side in low flame. If you are making these cutlets for kids, you can add a little more oil or butter. Then the cutlets would be crunchier and would cook faster. But they still taste yummy even when cooked with very less oil. The oven version turned out to be crispier. Our yummy bread cutlets are ready to be dipped in tomato sauce and enjoyed. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Okay, bye. See you around.